What's cooking, everybody? It's Door, and in today's video I'll show you how to find whispering eggs and safely farm larval cores. This guide comes in handy if you want to make some quick money in the early game, but it's also a good way of farming some extra nanites. Let's go! So first thing first, how do you find whispering eggs? Whispering eggs are scattered around abandoned buildings, and the main storyline will bring you to several of them. The Base Computer Archive side quest will also guide you to some abandoned buildings, but only after completing the first 10 steps. For all of you out there who have already completed both, there is luckily another way. This includes collecting some navigational data and spending this on emergency cartographic data at the cartographer. Use the planetary chart until it plots a route to abandoned building, and fly there to let the fun begin. So now that you know how to locate whispering eggs, let's talk about farming them. As you may or may not know, every time you shoot a whispering egg to have the larval cores come out, these biological horrors spawn out of the ground to give you a hard time. Especially when you're playing on survival difficulty. I would skip farming these altogether on permadeath myself. But luckily there is a relatively safe way of doing this. It involves making a funnel underneath the eggs and one hallway down in a slight angle as straight as you can get it. Go into your just created funnel and make sure you have a visual on all the eggs. Now just shoot it with your mining beam and you'll see that the larval cores will roll into your funnel while the biological horrors cannot attack you. Do make sure to pick up the larval cores as fast as you can, as they despawn very quickly. And now it's just a matter of waiting until you get the message that the swarm is subsiding. While we wait, I want to ask you to please leave a thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel. This will help me to keep bringing you short and to the point content of all things No Man's Sky. When your message appears, just go out of your funnel and you'll see that all the biological horrors will dig back into the ground. Just repeat the process until you have farmed all the larval cores. Now before you go, I do have some tips in regards to this method. One being to close the funnels when you're done, as I noticed that eggs sometimes don't respawn when you leave them open. Another being to place a base computer at the site and naming it Egg Farm with a number behind it. This will make it easy to get there again via teleporter to farm some more. The third tip I have for you would be to sell them in the early game for some quick extra cash, but refine them at a later stage for nanites. That's 50 nanites per egg. And my final tip would be to be very careful, as you never know when something like this could happen. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. If you really did, please subscribe. And if not, well, I hope I get to convince you in the next video.